shots on goal so far. 17-10 in favor of Montreal, with 8:37 remaining in the second period, and Montreal with a 3-2 lead. Peggy Risebrough out there now with Guy Lafleur and Yvon Lambert. And that's Risebrough coming at center over the line. Burroughs after him. Burroughs took him out. Walt McKechnie's pass off the glass. Down for Ellis. Broken up. Robinson shot. And that one just deflected. As the Leafs bring it out. McKechnie to Quenville. Quenville. Then to Walt McKechnie. McKechnie sending it to Ellis. Quenville goes swipe at it. Goes after it again. Centered it out in front of the net. Lafleur shoots it out to Lambert. Lambert and Risebrough over the line. Lambert's pass, and Ron Ellis was there. Ron Ellis over for Quenville. And he shot it in offside. McKechnie was well inside the blue line when the pass arrived.
Before the game, we asked Pat Boutette if there was anything more he could do to corral Lafleur and the Habs' big line.
Well, I think like we've been concentrating mostly on their line, the first two games, but I don't know. I think the big thing is you can hold that line almost all night, and if they get a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1, they just make it count. And I think we have to make sure that we don't give any chances like a 2-on-1 or a 3-1 because they're always so deadly and around the net.
Tough assignment for Pat Boutette tonight and through this series.
Now comes Hutchison up to center ice. A long shot. That's wide of the net. Engblom is knocked down by Ellis. Engblom a little slow getting up. Play is called.
You know, Bill, you talk about the big three for Montreal, Lapointe, Savard, and Robinson, and Engblom is kind of the hidden fourth defenseman, but I tell you, he's just done a super job. And I understand the other night in Montreal, he played an outstanding game.
A lot of the Habs, of course, are coming on big now in the playoffs. Some of them, well, like Lemaire, they missed a lot of action throughout the season because of illness or injury. Lapointe is another one. Savard's had a great year, and Schutt's missed some time. And Napier having a great game tonight for the Habs.
Lemaire wins the draw, and that shot by Lafleur was just wide. Ian Turnbull shoots the puck out and down the ice. Steve Shutt is out there. Stopped by Dryden. Here's Savard. Savard's pass to Lemaire. Lemaire at his own blue line. Up at center. A pass to Shutt. Intercepted by Hutchison. To McKechnie to Maloney. And Maloney shoots the puck right back in again. Goes after it with Engblom. Cleared out, though, and down the ice. And Turnbull has to go back for it. Lafleur up there. And it's knocked out to center ice. Back for Maloney. Over the line. And he tried to pass to McKechnie. Steve Shutt intercepts. To Lemaire. Lemaire takes his shot, hit the goalpost. Palmetier missed that one, and it went ringing off the post. A pass to Lemaire again. And that's Turnbull shooting it out and down the ice to center. Going back for it. Number 3. Ryan Engblom. His pass for Gainey. Chartrand and Risebrough are out there as well. The Leafs have Williams, Boutette, and Ellis. Ellis with a pass to Turnbull. Turnbull over the line. Chartrand took him out, and Savard then shoots the puck around for Bob Gainey. Gainey with a pass over onto the far wing to Rick Chartrand. As Lanny McDonald went into the boards rather heavily, and he's hurt himself. Lanny McDonald is leaving the ice. Here's Robinson with a drive. He fired it wide. And the puck goes down the ice. And it's against the boards for Guy Lapointe. Shot out in front, and it goes all the way to center. Leafs have possession. Burroughs shoots the puck back in again. Larry Robinson going after it. Larry Robinson. For Chartrand, then up to Pierre Mondeau. Mondeu's over the line. And Pat Boutette picks up the loose puck. Puck is cleared out to center ice. Out there is Mark Napier, number 31, and here comes Quenville with a shot, and was stopped by Dryden. Quenville trying again. Tried to kick it out in front. And it's cleared back to the, but not out. Pat Boutette's got it. He goes back in the net. Lambert is right in front of the net. Canadians get it over to the wing, and Lambert and Mark Napier hit the back of Mark Napier's skate. If you're clearing it, Lambert is too well covered by Quenville. They go to the boards and we'll get a whistle. This Stanley Cup playoff game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
An old soldier should never rust away. Not when you've got Tremclad rust paint to dress up metal that gets rusty and crusty. So in practically no time, he's bright and shining again. No wonder Tremclad is Canada's #1 selling rust paint.
Canadians came very close to going ahead by 2, and a shot off the goalpost by Lemaire. Watch it.
Leafs have possession in their own territory. Burrows over to Ellis. Ellis, a pass up at center, broken up by Serge Savard. He shoots it over the line, and Salming has to go back. 4 minutes and 39 seconds remaining to play in the second period. 3-2 Montreal. Long pass for Ellis. He couldn't get back onside in time, and it's called offside at the blue line.
Well, I see Lanny McDonald at the Leaf bench walking up and down behind the bench. He did go off to the Leaf dressing room or the medical room briefly. This all resulted as after a collision or a near check on Bob Gainey. McDonald tried to hit Gainey. Gainey just stepped aside, and McDonald crashed into the boards, then limped off to the Leaf bench.
Well, they certainly can't afford to miss him for any length of time.
Jones with Butler and Boutet. Jacques Lemaire, Steve Shutt, and Guy Lafleur. It goes to Salming over to Burrows into the corner, and Serge Savard clears it, but not out. The Leafs trying to get a shot. Made a save as Butler was shoved out of in front of the net, and back comes Shutt. Up the center with Lemaire. There's Lemaire's long shot. Goes to the far board. Ends up back of the net. Cleared by Salming, but not out. Oh, it went off Engblom's stick and out. Back for Borja Salming. Salming took the shot, and juggled by Ken Dryden. Comes to the blue line and out. Jerry Butler shoots it right back in again. The Leafs are having Montreal in their own zone. Guy Lafleur up for Engblom to Steve Shutt. Then for Lemaire. Lemaire's over the line. Takes the shot, and that's deflected by Turnbull into the corner. Picked up by Jimmy Jones. Jones coming up towards his own blue line. A pass to Boutet at center. Pat Boutet. The puck goes out. It's cleared over for Hutchison, and Lanny McDonald is back on the ice, but he seems to be favoring his leg. Here's Rydbrau. A quick pass ahead, and Palmateer came out and covered up.
3:04 to play, second period. CBC Television brings you coverage of international rugby, the FA Cup semifinals, and gymnastics from Winnipeg. That's on Sports Weekend, Saturday afternoons at 3 Eastern Time. Sports Weekend. Lanny McDonald back on the ice. He bumped his hip apparently against the boards, and he's all right now.
So what does he do his first shift down the ice? He throws his weight around. Quite a competitor.
3 minutes and 4 seconds left now in the second period. Leafs win the draw, and it touches him back of the net into the corner. Shot the puck out to center ice. Robinson knocked it back to the Leaf blue line, and John Anderson trying to get away. Covered by Rydbrau. Hutchison, a pass over for Sittler. Sittler gets over the line. Sittler going right in. And the shot hit the side of the net. Cleared by Dryden around on the board. Fail to get it out. The Leafs have it. Anderson shot. Here's Turnbull, then Anderson. Anderson shot in front. Sittler's going to whack at it. Play is called. Anderson goes down. Rydbrau's down. Live from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, the Stanley Cup playoffs.
More than a 1 in 3 chance you will win something. More than 1 in 3 you'll make good. Better than 1 in 3.
Lotto Canada pouch out of every 3 issued is a winner. 4 $1 million prizes and special bonus prizes up to $100,000 on May 6th. 10 $1 million prizes June 3rd. Better than a 1 in 3 chance to win something.
That Lotto Canada game, it sure looks good.
That's the skate of Boreas Salming. Little burr on the edge, I guess, Gary.
Yeah, he lost the edge, and that takes the burr off the skate, and probably get him sharpened at the end of the period.
All ready to go. Lemaire against Sittler, and the puck goes over to Steve Shutt. Shutt getting away from Lanny McDonald, gets over the line, tried to pass Lemaire, and Lanny McDonald and Sittler just couldn't break away. Pat Boutet over on the left wing. Pat Boutet took his shot, and it goes around on the boards to Quenneville. Quenneville, a shot in front, and it's Lafleur. Guy Lafleur, a pass up at center for Lemaire. And Sittler then shoots it back for Lanny McDonald. Lanny McDonald tried to get a shot away. Robinson went down. And there's going to be a penalty here to Larry Robinson of the Montreal Canadiens, giving the Leafs a man advantage.
Trying to break loose from Robinson here. 19 goes down in front of McDonald, and then the fight for the puck carries on.
Well, Robinson was grabbing a hold of McDonald there. You know, he would have been in it had he not done that, and for a chance to watch the action from a different position. And
let's go downstairs now to Dave Hodge.
Second intermission, we'll have Game 3 highlights of other quarterfinal series. We'll have a discussion about power plays in this series, and Howie Meeker will be along with highlights.
Look forward to it, David. Robinson in the penalty box now with 1:55 to play in the second period. 3-2, Montreal leading.
Well, a good opportunity right now for the Leafs to tie this game up, and you know, these power plays so important. Just lay the puck in there, get somebody in front of the net. But it's very important not to give that puck up while they're in the Montreal zone.
Gardner has the puck. Paul Gardner back to Boreas Salming. Here's his shot, and that hit a leg. Salming chopped at it again, and the Canadians get it out. Reinsbrow going down the ice. Savard trying to catch up with him. Reinsbrow shot it wide. The rebound out to center ice. Bob Gainey. Bumped by Sittler. Salming to Lanny McDonald. Lanny McDonald. A pass for Gardner. Too hard. The point gives it to Gainey. Bob Gainey getting it out over the blue line. Skating to center ice. Coming up to the Leaf line. Bob Gainey still has the puck. And he still keeps dragging it. A great effort by Bob Gainey. And they get a whistle.
It's twice in this game now. We've seen some fancy stick handling, killing time. I think the fans always enjoy that sort of maneuver.
Oh, it was a good individual effort, and it's amazing, Gainey, how he can motor around with that puck. He has great speed and awfully strong out there. That's why he is so valuable to that Montreal organization.
First winner of the Frank Selke Award, the best defensive forward.
You know, Brian, you talk about the Lafleurs, Lemaire's, Schutz, the guys that score goals and the great defensemen. But when you blend everything in together, and a guy like Gainey, he could be put into any situation, you know, and really stand out.
Puck goes over to Guy Lapointe. He backhands it into Leaf territory. Lets it go. Less than a minute to go in the second period. Montreal leading 3-2. Now here's Walt McKechnie. Pass to Turnbull. To Salming. Back to Turnbull. Leafs with a man advantage. And there's Dagenhut couldn't get over the line. Hit the back of his skate. And the Leafs have to go back. Back of the net for Boreas Salming. 43 seconds left in the penalty. Now Walt McKechnie will try his luck. Up with Maloney. McKechnie's over the line. Here's Rocky Dagenhut. And that shot was stopped by Dryden, and he came out and covered up.
Saginaw took the pass on his backhand, moved it to his forehand, then got the shot away. Clever playmaking by McKechnie.
Well, unfortunately, if he could have just let that go right on his backhand, by the time he switched it around, that gave Dryden a chance to get his position. But a good opportunity, good play there by McKechnie.
This fellow still led the American Hockey League in goals with 47, Saginaw, even though he only played 61 of the 80 games.
McKechnie gets it back for Salming. Lanny McDonald intercepted. Shot it back for McKechnie, back of the net. Goes back to Turnbull. Turnbull to McKechnie. McKechnie's given a bump by Gila Point. And they get a whistle. 12 seconds left.
See, Montreal's doing the same thing while they're killing a penalty. They're playing the box, but they're challenging the each pass. You know, as soon as it goes on one stick, right away there's a man there.
Darryl Sittler, as Scotty Bowman looks on. Goes to Serge Savard. Savard takes a backhand, knocked down by Turnbull. Turnbull tried to get it through, and it's knocked down the ice. And Salming will have to go back for it, and that looks like it as the bell goes to end the second period, in which the Montreal Canadiens scored the only 2 goals. And so the score at the end of the second period is Montreal 3 and Toronto 2. And we're getting set for the period as the second period summary. Robinson at 4:35, Lemaire at 6:12, and Toronto outshot Montreal 10-9. Darryl Sittler to Boutet, over to Burroughs, goes to Boria Salming. Lemaire and Lafleur out there. Robinson's back on the ice now after serving his penalty. He hit the side of the net. The puck came out in front, and he goes back with it again. Larry Robinson. A pass ahead to Lemaire, up at center. Long shot. And that's deflected by Palmatier over the glass into the crowd. And there we have Dave Burroughs. Nice close-up as he gets set for this face-off. Darryl Sittler out there. Now then there's a belated change, and Jones comes out with Jerry Butler. Jimmy Jones and Jerry Butler. No change for Montreal. We have Lemaire, Bob Gainey, and Guy Lafleur. Boria Salming back to the net. Pass over to Boutet. Boutet coming down the left wing at center. Shot the puck in. Robinson goes back for it to Gainey. Gainey knocked it to the blue line and out. It was cleared down to the Leafs blue line. Burroughs, a pass to Boutet. Pat Boutet then jammed in against the boards. Lafleur knocked it over the line. Steve Shutt is out now for Montreal. Lafleur is leaving the ice. Lemaire remains out there. It's shot down. Chartrand playing on the right side. The Leafs steal the puck. It came right across the goal mouth. And Chartrand clearing it out to center ice. Hutchison back to Turnbull. Turnbull with a shot, knocked down by Larry Robinson. Larry Robinson checked by Lanny McDonald, then is cleared by Serge Savard. And Risebrough makes sure of it by getting it to center ice. John Anderson pass. Lanny McDonald lost it. Up for Bob Gainey. He's over the line. Going in with Chartrand. Backhand. And a good save there by Mike Palmatier. Anderson to Sittler. Up at center. Over the line. Sittler is spun around, and it's knocked back out to center ice. Clearing pass for Turnbull. That's knocked over. And here's a chance for Dougie Risebrough, and he's poke checked by the Leafs defenseman Dave Hutchison. Hutchison sends Anderson down. Anderson a high shot over top of the net. That's off the boards to Gainey. Gainey with Chartrand on his right. Gainey goes over the Leaf line, trying to go around Hutchison. Hutchison took him to the boards, and play is called. From Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, this is Stanley Cup 79.
Get a toaster oven that can broil as well as toast. The GE Broiler Toaster Oven. It top browns and toasts automatically. Oven bakes and warms all kinds of foods. It even broils steaks, hamburgers, and lots.
In the third period, as you see, that's reflected on the two coaches. With Montreal leading by a score of 3-2. It's Ron Ellis shooting the puck out to center right. Got by Guy Lapointe. He shot it right back in again. Ends up in the corner. Way around on the boards, Ron Ellis. Trying to get it out. He got it. He brings it out. Then he's checked by Mark Napier, number 31. Puck shot down the ice. And it's back there for Burrow. Burrow. Stopped by Napier. A pass for Mondu. And Lambert tried to get to it. Napier losing to Ron Ellis. Ellis. A pass for Walt McKechnie. It's knocked off his stick. Canadians changing very quickly. As Borja Salmon takes a long shot off the board into the corner. Ellis tried to center it. Ends up in the corner, and Guy Lafleur getting it up at center. Lemaire and shot. Right. Palmetier stopped that. Shot off the board, back to center right. There's Savard. Very strong on the Montreal defense. There's the puck in. Gary Butler. A pass up to Paul Gardner. Gardner drives the puck in. Gary Butler goes up to do some forechecking. Robinson stopped by Butler. Butler fights for it, gets it to Gardner, and Gardner couldn't get it in front of the net. Ian Turnbull keeps the puck in with a shot. Robinson stopped that, and Robinson hits Lemaire at center. Lemaire, Lafleur over the line, shut trailing. And Lemaire's pass ended up on Turnbull's stick to Quenville. Quenville comes to center, his shot off the glass, and they picked off there by Larry Robinson. Robinson, a pass up on the right side to Jacques Lemaire. Lemaire over the red line, up over the blue line, trying to get around Turnbull. Does take the shot. Palmetier stopped that, and Turnbull pokes it out for Gardner. Gardner trying to get it back to him, but it was taken by Serge Savard to Steve Shutt. Palmetier loving that to Quenville. 15 minutes and 27 seconds left. And that shot out of his cue. Chartrand getting a great break, and there's a long pass for Laney McDonald. But back together to Brian Engblom, and we'll have a face-off. Tonight's Stanley Cup playoff game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
When I was growing up in this country, owning a home was taken pretty much for granted. For many today, it's a dream. The people at Scotiabank believe in dreams. Dreams and hard-working people. If you've got a new home in your future, see the people at Scotiabank. When it comes to your dream, they've got everything you need.
Scotiabank, just around the corner, right around the world. Scotiabank.
Now we're all set to resume play here now with 15 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in regulation time. Montreal 3, Toronto 2. Puck wasn't dropped fairly. We'll do it again. Maggie Risebrough out there at center number 8. Rick Chartrand and Bob Gainey on the wings. Chartrand 27 and Gainey number 23. A long pass for Laney McDonald, number 7, and it went by him. Engblom recovers, goes back to the net, starts out on the, got this to center ice, going down with Risebrough. Engblom going in with him. Risebrough tries a back pass over to the far side to Gainey. Then to Chartrand, and that deflects off his glove into the crowd.
You know, what really makes the Montreal forward so difficult to check is a right wing. That's only a position he plays temporarily. They keep breaking for the holes. As soon as Savard or Lapointe or Robinson get the puck behind their net, already you see two Montreal Canadians at the blue line circling, heading for the openings. They just throw it up, and that's why they're so difficult to play against. Very important to try and get on them a little faster.
Now you have Sittler with Saganak and John Anderson. Borja Salming and Dave Burrow. Pass up to Burrow. Over to Sittler for Saganak. It goes into the corner. And to the puck. Picked up by John Anderson. Anderson in the corner. Saganak being covered by Robinson. And it's back for Chartrand. Chartrand, Montreal at center. Gets it over the line for Bob Gainey and Sloat. Broken up and brought back by Salming. Salming's pass over to John Anderson, a shot. And Dryden stopped that. Back for Larry Robinson and Rick Chartrand. Over the line. Robinson still has the puck. It's knocked out on Sittler. A pass to John Anderson over the line. in, rolled it right to the side of the net. It's behind the goal. Piermont, who fell on it, and play is called. This is Stanley Cup 79 from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
There's a whole new crowd shouting out loud. It's fun, fun, fun to drive a Bobcat away. The sporty little car that moves real fast makes every tank full last and last. With a great new look, sassy styling, and great new colors to keep you smiling. All for a low, low price that makes it twice as nice.
The Bobcat two-door sedan, priced hundreds less than the 4 most popular imports, based on March 19th, 1979 prices. At the Sign of the Cat.
Well, Saginaw put a little spark into the Leaf attack momentarily there, but Gary, Dryden is so tough in close.
Well, he covers so much room, and here he had a pretty good angle, so, that puck wasn't going anywhere. But, the Leafs are only getting one shot, and then Montreal's taking over. That's a difficult part. They can't get a concentrated attack going.
Hutchison goes back for the puck, cleared it out over the line. Ellis to Maloney. Maloney shoots it in, high off the board, and that bounces over the glass in among the spectators.
Gary, you have your Stanley Cup ring. I don't know when the NHL was first organized in 1917 whether these fellows won one or not, but they were the Seattle Metropolitans. They beat Montreal in a 5-game series, outscored them 23-11, won the Stanley Cup.
Brian, isn't that you third from the right?
Fourth from the right.
Guy Lapointe of Montreal shoots the puck. That goes into the crowd again.
Again, gentlemen, it's so important that when the Leafs get the puck in Montreal's zone, don't throw it in front blindly, because then they have to go all the way in their own zone. If they're going to lose it, make Montreal take it away from you.
And Engblom clears the puck around, and that one goes into the crowd again.
That old photo, by the way, man, was compliments of Bill Galloway with the Department of Film Archives in Ottawa. And there's that shot we saw of Roger earlier. We were wondering what he wore under his shirt. Well, there it is.
Montreal 3, Toronto 2 with 13 minutes and 28 seconds remaining to play in regulation time. Up for Risebrough. Risebrough with Lendell over the line. Shot it into the corner. Maloney, long pass for McKechnie. That goes down the ice. Engblom is there, and Engblom goes back to the net into the corner. Maloney and McKechnie converge on him. Engblom covers up and gets a whistle.
Well, they don't want to break it up in there.
Engblom, he's taking a lot of shots tonight. Seems like everybody's going after him. But he's battled back. But that was a good indication there. What the Leafs have to do is get on him right away, and even if it means getting a faceoff, at least they have control in the Montreal zone.
13:06 to play in regulation time. 3-2, Montreal in front. The 4th game in this series played here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock start Eastern time. That's Montreal at Toronto, game 4 in the series. This is how that started in the corner. McKechnie's played a very solid game for Toronto tonight.
In that situation, McKechnie took the body, takes a man into the boards. Now it's up to that second man to try and get in there for the puck, and that's the way forechecking is done. I didn't know McKechnie had that kind of speed, but he's certainly exerted himself very well out there tonight.
Williams, Boutet, and Butler out there now as Lafleur, Lemaire, and Shutt. And here comes Guy Lafleur. Gets over the line, gets his shot. Palmetier stopped that with his pad. Salming around on the boards to Pat Boutet. Got it out. Lemaire shoots it right back in again. Salming. Burrows. Lemaire stopped that. Shutt couldn't get to it. Pat Boutet. A pass over to Williams. Williams over the line, and he's stopped by Savard. Here's Savard coming back with a pass to Lemaire. Takes a long shot off the boards. It bounces into the corner. Boria Salming is there. And Salming, a pass up for Williams to Pat Boutet. Pat Boutet is checked, but Salming follows up over the line. Penalty on the play. And Lemaire clears it, but not out. Boria Salming the corner. Still has it. Gets his shot. It's right on. And Savard takes the rebound and brings it out. Up at center. A long shot into the corner. Canadians are changing on the go. As Burroughs hits Boutet. Up at center for Williams. Then over to Rocky Saginaw. Saginaw and Robinson. And Robinson knocks Saginaw down. A long pass for Rick Chartrand. Chartrand going after the loose puck. Shot it behind the net. Turnbull bumped into him. Gardner clears it to the blue line, but not out. It's Engblom sliding and falling on the puck, and the faceoff comes outside. With the score, Montreal 3 and Toronto 2. This is Stanley Cup 79. To play in regulation time, 11:23. With Montreal leading by a score of 3-2. A little bit of a line juggling act going on. And Roger Nielsen and Scotty Bowman. But of course, they at least have the advantage since they get the last change. So they got Sittler out there with Lanny McDonald and John Anderson. Quenneville's long shot. Dryden had no trouble with that. Gainey cleared it and had it handed back to him. Bob Gainey coming up to center ice with Risebrough over the line. And also Mark Napier going right in front of the net. And the Leafs tip it, but not out. Napier a shot. That's knocked down. Number 31 shoots it into the corner. And Bob Gainey gets a skate on it. Play is called, and we have 10:52 in the third period.
Well, I see Turnbull in the picture there, and that reminds me that a Kim Arthur wrote in, a young fan from Etobicoke, wanting to know if Ian Turnbull's 5 goals in a game was an NHL record. Well, yes, it was. Turnbull scored 5 goals on 5 shots versus Detroit, February 2nd, 77. The Leafs beat the Wings 9-1.
Does that gentleman look familiar?
Well, I wonder where he will pop up into hockey next season.
Punch him left.
Ready to go. Now then, Lanny McDonald. Quenneville didn't realize the stick was broken.
Barilko scored his famous overtime goal that won the Stanley Cup for the Leafs. You saw that one, didn't you, Bill?
I certainly did, and I can still see it. That was a great playoff series. Every game went in overtime. Long shot. That was back of the net. Comes over here on the wing to Anderson. Anderson shot it out and down to the blue line in Montreal with Larry Robinson clearing it over. Risebrough couldn't reach it. Here's Turnbull getting it over for Sittler. Sittler trying to move in. And he's too well covered. And Larry Robinson feeds it to Serge Savard. Back of the net. Then he over to the left side. Bob Gainey coming down with Chartrand Risebrough. Long shot. Helmet here had to go down low as that shot seemed to dip.
The Leafs are pulling a man out as soon as they get possession of the puck behind their own zone. Like that time, McDonald's, as soon as they won the face-off, Turnbull had the puck. He went down the right boards and then cut in the middle. If you can hit that man with a pass, you might spring him free. So we'll have to watch for that for the rest of the game. You know, it certainly helps when you have those defensemen that as soon as they see a man break for the hole, they give you the puck.
Doc Lemaire shot in Lafleur, Savard, and Robinson. Sittler with Boutet and Lanny McDonald. Over to Salming, logging an awful lot of ice time. Over to Boutet. That's stopped by Lemaire. Dave Burroughs. Number 26 back of the net. Burroughs, a pass over on the right side for Salming, up for Lanny McDonald for Sittler, and Sittler just missed it. Serge Savard coming back from Montreal to Lafleur, and Lafleur goes back to his own blue line, trying to find some skating room, but Pat Boutet is right there. Over it goes to Robinson. Up it comes to Lemaire. Now he sends Shutt down the ice. On his wrong wing, Shutt. A pass over to Larry Robinson. Robinson goes back of the net. Passed it back to Savard. Savard passed for Shutt. And Salming knocked it ahead to Lanny McDonald. Lanny McDonald was given a bump on Lafleur. Shoots it in, caught by Mike Palmatier. 9 minutes seconds remaining in the third period. 3-2 Montreal. That's Mark Napier. As the puck was shot in offside, Rocky Saganuk was inside the blue line.
Let's play a little game with our director, Ron Harrison, and our cameraman. You see how quick they are getting a shot. We talk about the goal judge at the north end, a fellow named Eddie Bajornis, and we'll see how quickly they can get on that. Look at that. Eddie Bajornis. Oh, I think you've missed him, fellas. He's the goal judge. There he is. 3.5 seconds. He was a good junior hockey player with the old Inkerman Rockets in the Ottawa Valley. He's now with the Islanders organization.
Ian Turnbull shoots the puck in. Saganuk goes after it. Right, knocked it off to the wing. McKechnie getting it back, and it went over Dave Hutchison's stick. Turnbull back there to cover up. Leafs get the puck over the line again. Walt McKechnie going with Maloney. A shot, and that one's knocked down. Here's Turnbull over to Maloney. Shoots. Hit the goal post. Maloney wrapped it off the post. Rocky Saganuk for the shot. McKechnie tried to redirect it. It goes over onto the far wing, but that one was right off the post by Maloney from point-blank range. Rocky Saganuk coming over the line. Took the shot, hit a leg. Turnbull keeps it in. The Leafs really trying to put on the pressure. Rocky Saganuk went after it. Napier's got it. Mark Napier couldn't get past the blue line, but now it's knocked out to him again. He's going down alone. And he was knocked over. Lost his glove. Puck is underneath it. Faceoff comes outside the blue line.
A lot of pressure on the Canadians as the Leafs put on a great display of power in that Montreal zone.
Boy, Maloney, what a great position, and right off the goalpost.
He had room.
But, you know, Saganuk, he really added a little spark to the Leafs attack there, and let's see if this gets them going now for the rest of the game. And everybody's come alive, Brian.
Oh, the crowd is up now.
You know, sometimes that's all it takes. It's one individual to do something out there, and it seems to get everybody going. You know, they're sitting on the bench right now. The Leafs are down by 1, and they're, you know, their heads are drooping a bit, but this will get them going.
That's why he punched through Eddie Shack out there.
That's it, Ian.
There's Savard, cleared the puck right out of the stick of Dave Burrows. Burrows coming up through center, shot the puck over the line. Serge Savard has hurt himself and has left the ice. Avgeny is checked. Borja Salming getting set. Over to Williams, and he shot it wide. It's cleared out in front of the net again. Over to Salming. That shot is wide. That puck gets shot into the crowd.
A lot of concern of that Montreal bench now as Savard went over there. I didn't see exactly what happened to him. Bill, Gary, I
didn't see it either.
Just saw him skate off slowly, and they're giving him some attention now.
But the Leafs, just excellent forechecking, really putting it to the Canadians.
We might spot what happened to Serge Savard here in against the boards. He took a check from behind. I believe that's Gardner. And then he went to the bench. But great pressure by the Leafs, and again, credit to the Montreal Canadiens for being able to withstand the pressure and get the puck out of danger down the ice.
Well, one thing they do, Brian, they don't waste any time. If they see they're in trouble, get it out of there. You know, don't fool around with it and take a chance on losing it and, you know, giving a good scoring chance for Montreal. Ice the puck, shoot it out of the building, get a face-off, fresh troops.
Gardner had the draw, bent back to Salming, but Saganuk couldn't keep it in. Lafleur out there took the puck away from Saganuk. Goes back to Salming, and Salming turns. 7 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in regulation time. Salming off the boards to Williams, to Gardner. Gardner couldn't get away. Lafleur left it there. Salming got it over the line. Now Lafleur's got it again. Lafleur. The pass up at center. Jacques Lemaire over for Steve Schatt. Borja Salming buys it around on the board. Williams up to Rocky Saganuk over the blue line, trying to control the puck. Hill goes after it. Here he's passed it out in front, and Lafleur just tapped it at the last second out and out of the Leaf blue line. Borja Salming to Rocky Saganuk and Gardner. Gardner couldn't get by the defense. Then Engblom checked. Lanny McDonald gets over the line. Lanny McDonald to Williams. He's over and going to shoot. And Ryden got his glove up time to deflect that one over the glass. This Stanley Cup playoff game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
Quaker State Motor Oil helps cars last.
We get all kinds of weather out here, so I recommend Quaker State for year-round engine protection.
Most of my customers do a lot of tough city driving, so I tell them, use Quaker State.
I've been using nothing but Quaker State in my customers' cars for years. Quaker State Motor Oil helps cars last. Maybe that's why it's the best-selling motor oil in North America.